Hi everybody, Cam Sweet here from the Garage Connection. Today we are on site at Energy Power Systems, and we're going to be talking about this mini excavator here behind me. So this is the 6-ton unit that is available through Huayee, and obviously if you are in a position where you have a significantly bigger yard than I do, or if you want to definitely get a find from your HOA and you're interested in a 6-ton machine, we're going to talk about this one, and we're going to see kind of what trouble we can get into. I'm definitely not going to destroy the lovely grass around here, but you know, I just felt that it was appropriate that since we're here and we're looking at all these different models that are out, that we do this machine, you know, do our due diligence and have this machine reviewed just so you can see what is possible in the Chinese mini excavator market. So let's get into it. Before we get too far into this video, I wanted to take the opportunity to thank everybody for your support of the Garage Connection YouTube channel and Central Digger Supply as a business. What we're going to be doing in the upcoming videos is we're going to be starting to do a lot of giveaways of certain products that really are there to help out people with either their auction minis, or if maybe they're looking to get a machine and they don't know which one to buy. We're going to be giving away some machines too. So it's very important that you subscribe to the YouTube channel, you click the notification bell, that way you get notified of anything that you know we come out with here for these giveaway products or machines, and you don't miss anything, because that would be an absolute shame to miss a free machine. So again, thank you very much for your support of the channel. I would really appreciate it, and it's allowed me to bring about so much more knowledge about the different models of these machines and kind of how they work, the features, and hopefully just make everybody's life easier. That's really the goal. So thank you again, and stay tuned for the video. So this machine being a 6-ton, you know, obviously we are well past what is normal out there. And so a lot of this may not be applicable to the average buyer, but it is nice to just see kind of what our little mini excavators hope to be when they grow up. So this unit, very large and in charge. It does come with a quick attach on there, as well as the most sinister, evil looking thumb I've ever seen. As is typical with the Huayee machines, everything looks very intentional. The thumb is welded very securely to the boom. These cylinders are absolutely massive, and this model does come with 3-way diverter valves, so you can run that optional third accessory for your machine. Right, massive boom, massive cab, massive grater blade. Got a nice cutting edge located along the bottom, and the grater blade itself is completely fully boxed from one end to the other. We got some nice tie down points here, and everything is beefy, I hope, right? Because it's a 6-ton machine. There's no cylinder protection located on this one, and some people say, well, that's kind of silly, because what happens if you hit the cylinder? Well, the way that the bucket is designed and the way the teeth go, they go perfectly as the bucket curls, and they don't hit the chrome, they don't hit the cylinder, they don't hit the hoses. They don't hit anything at all. So that was some nice design and thorough planning when they built this machine. This one does come with steel tracks. I'm sure that there's some rubber bumpers that you can put on there if you were using it on like a road application. No rubber tracks though here. So in the event that you throw a track on one of these things, I wish you a lot of luck, because I've never had to put a track back on a steel tracked machine. I'm sure it's a lot of fun. All right. Let's work our way around here and see what else we got. So this unit does have a rather large cab with the rock guard or rock screen here to prevent you from blowing out the lower window. We got a couple lights, one on that side, one on this side, and the windshield of this has that like garage door style thing where you can actually fold it up out of the way for maximum visibility. And I mean, everything is extremely spacious and extremely nice inside of this cab. It's a whole different ball game than the little stuff that we're used to messing with. Over on the right hand side of the machine, considering the cab sits on the left side of the machine, what they've chose to do with this side here is provide a large access door for the battery and for the battery cutoff switch, as well as a space to put some literature, the owner's manual and whatnot. And then we have our diesel tank, we've got our hydraulic tank, we've got some grease fittings here. So good use of space on the machine, very easy to access the battery. If you needed to fold this door down more, there's a little soft length of cable here. You just undo the cable tie downs and it'll flop forward. And we also see some additional points here to access our idler wheel. And we do have stickers here that denote some lift points for this machine. So we got, tie down right there. Impressive build quality. I mean, obviously when we get to caliber machine like this, you want it to be a robust and well-built machine, and this does perform as advertised. So this unit does not have a Kubota diesel in it. They've chose to go with a Yanmar diesel in this model, obviously because of its size. And what's really nice about this one, we're actually just looking at it, it's a common rail diesel. So it's going to have the efficiency and probably the emissions requirements of some of the newer engines, whereas some of the older designs probably can't pass that in something of this weight class. The other thing that I want to point out is this unit right here. So this is an engine-driven AC compressor. So this unit does come with AC in the cab, which 100% is needed, especially here in Georgia or down in Florida there. But some of these units come with the electric mini split version of the air conditioning, and I don't know, it just doesn't seem to cut it in the larger cabs. I remember I had I think it was a auction machine with a little gas engine in there with a big mini split on it, and it didn't work that well. So going with the engine-driven air compressor, the AC compressor, is just a huge upgrade in terms of comfort inside the cab and while you're working and all that stuff. Massive radiator, massive cooling fan on this model. As always, access to the filters is very, very easy. Nothing's like completely tucked out of the way like you can't get to it. We got a little fuel filter down here. We've got the oil filter, another fuel filter, and then in keeping with our piston type hydraulic pumps here. So this is the main hydraulic pump to this machine. There's a couple different things going on, but essentially you have a suction line down here that is absolutely massive. I mean, that's probably 2.5-inch pipe. And it runs into this piston pump, and the main discharge is right here that powers all the hydraulics coming out of this big old fitting. Okay, this one feeds the hydraulics. We've got a case drain here, and then we have this that is going to feed pressure to the pilot controls. So very, very nice pump, desperately needed with a machine like this. And what it allows is the operator, even though the machine is a 6-ton and it's huge and the bucket's like 2 feet wide, it allows you to control this machine very smoothly, no jerkiness, no drama. Inside the cab here, and it's the first time I've actually been able to film inside of a cab because it's quite spacious. We have a lovely operator station here. So we're going to go through a few of the features on this machine and see what's what. So this is our view as we sit in the machine. Now, this window right here, you'd think that the cab would be a little bit spacious. a little bit cramped. I'm sitting back against the seat and I'm putting my hand out and I can't reach that. I probably have another maybe 6 inches to go before I touch this front windshield here. So yeah, we have the ability for this unit. You take this down, right? And you can actually pull the window like such and raise it up out of the way like a garage door. And now we have plenty of room to put our feet up, but more importantly, we can lean over and see what we're getting into, drastically increase our visibility. This lower window also does come out. It sits inside of like these track guides. You just pull this out, good to go. We got a nice operator screen over here for the engine and just the health of the machine, RPM hours, so on and so forth. We've got our tracking levers right here. We also have a foot pedal on this side and we have a foot rest on this side. So because this unit is so big, it does not have boom swing. So this operates the thumb here on the left foot makes that thumb open and close. Over on my right hand side here, we got a couple of different things. So we got the key switch here. This is for your grater blade. We have this. Now you would think this is like a fan speed or something, but it's actually engine speed. So you're going to click it up incrementally to get into the different RPM ranges for the engine. Over to my left side here, we've got a little Bluetooth and FM radio, MP3, all that good stuff. We put a memory card or a USB in there. We've got the HVAC controls here. So obviously, right, we're going to put it on max AC, highest fan, because that's how we roll. Joysticks here, very typical layout, typical ISO controls. And this little guy right here. So this is actually what turns the pilots on and off right here. Okay, flip that up, your pilots go on. You flip that down, the pilots go off. Which now that I'm looking at it, that would mean that this is actually for your quick attach, because this does have a hydraulic quick attach. That makes sense. And then over on the right hand window of the machine, we got our warnings. We have the typical control layouts. And then this is like a maintenance table written out here about what is supposed to be done at certain hours. And I'm sure with some looking into that, we could kind of break down what that means. But it's nice that they put that there. Just an overall well-designed cab. Definitely spacious. What we got here? That looks like some sort of a holder for something. We got the help me, I'm trapped, right? Break the windows. Speakers up top. Vents here. Vents down here. Oh, look at that. We even got a curtain. Wow. Isn't that nice? All right. We got the machine fired up here, and there's a couple of different functions that I was unaware of until the guys here were like, hey, did you know it does this? So we're going to hit on a couple of those right now. The first thing is, which I didn't realize, I can use rabbit and turtle function because this is in fact a dual speed machine. So to do that, essentially all I do is lift up the bucket, and if I'm moving forward, which we're doing right now, all I have to do is push a button on the touchscreen and it goes into rabbit mode, in which case it moves really fast, which is kind of nice. I didn't realize that was a thing, and that's really, really neat. So this is not just engine control and engine health, it's actually functions on the machine. Let me show you a couple of the other ones that are on this unit. So let me show you what the difference here is. So this button right here is the turtle rabbit, and it's a touchscreen, so that's a red turtle. So if I want to do some movements here, right, we're doing our thing, we're living, okay? I go push this, it turns to a green rabbit, and now we're cruising right along, right? Same thing going backwards. Got our rabbit. We come back down here to our turtle. We're going nice and easy. So that's a really nice bonus for this. Other options we have here, we've got like an informational display. We've got the lights on and off. Whatever that, oh, this is a mute for the speaker. We've got a bunch of different options down here, as well as all of our engine information, volts, hours, the whole 9 yards. So that's very nice. Let's see what else we can come up with. So the pilot control. So this machine is extremely sensitive, and it's slow and deliberate. So we can do nice controlled movements of the bucket here as we move our pilot. Right? Boom. Open. We can dip our boom down. Come on up with it. You know, even the tracking. Let me go forward here so I get away from some of these other machines. Right, so, you know, dipping our blade. rotation of the thumb. Really, it's just like driving a little one. It's a very strange feeling, I'll admit, because to be honest with you, it drives like a small Huayee, but it's, 6 tons and absolutely massive. I don't know exactly how far out it'll go here. Holy moly. I mean, that's pretty far up. And I'm actually going to have to turn the AC down because it is ridiculously cold inside this cab. That is fantastic. Let's hop on out here and see how high up that is, because I want to show you how high this thing can go. It's pretty high up. I mean, I don't even know, it's maybe 20, 22, 23 feet. So, this thing, if you need to dig a hole on top of your roof or something like that, this is definitely the unit to purchase. It's impressive. I mean, I'll admit it is very impressive what it's able to do and how smoothly it's able to do it. I've driven $1,000 auction crap that's more jerky than this thing. So it's amazing that it's able to do it and also remain at a somewhat competitive price. Speaking of the price, let's talk about that for a second. So there are a couple different machines in the Chinese mini excavator or big excavator market that they're advertised in somewhat of a similar weight class as this. I think Ripa's got one, and I think Mach Pro has another one that they advertise. And those machines, I don't have one in front of me, so I can't do a direct comparison, but all I can really go off of is this, and this is a very nice machine. The AC is fantastic, the engine's fantastic, I love the touchscreen thing. So if you're somebody that's in the market for a machine like this, and you want to get a hold of one or try one out, you're obviously not going to go on Amazon or Temu to buy one of these things. So either reach out to a dealer and say, hey, do you have one? I want to come try one out. And if they don't have one, they'll be able to direct you to somebody who has one, or if you're in the Georgia area and you want to come down here and see this for yourself, stop on by. It's here. It's ready to work. We're ready to go, literally ready to go make money. These things are in the 50s, 60s, depending on the pricing and where you're at, and options or all that stuff. So it takes money to make money, and in my opinion, if you're somebody that's in the market for a machine like this and you want an incredible value for what you get, you could quite literally buy 2 of these for the price of probably one Caterpillar or John Deere one or whatever. So I don't know, to me, I think that makes a lot of sense. I hope this helps you out. I hope if it doesn't help you out, maybe you laughed at it and you go, holy shit, that's a big machine. So for now, that's going to do it. Cam Sweet here from the Garage Connection. Thank you for all your support, and stay tuned for the next one.